what you want interchangeably and intertwinably between the two of you is you want relations. Oh, I feel like preaching now. And this is exactly now what God wants from you. He wants relation. If you could pick up the phone and you could pursue now John Brown, you could pick up the phone and pursue Janene. You could pick up the phone and pursue Pookie, because Pookie got a little muscle and you like the way he looked in his muscle t-shirt. Great God, if you could pursue them, then you could definitely have a pursuit about you when it comes down to the things of God. Oh, great God, if you look at the way relationships are built, there's only one way. Watch this now. I want you to write this down. There's only one way to build a relationship. Can anybody tell me? There's only one way.
Get in contact.
Very good. Communication. Communication. You cannot build a relationship with anyone, whether it be a business relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship that is just casually expressed as a friendship. It cannot be built unless there is communication. So this helps us to understand that in 2011, if we want God to move in our lives, if we want manifestation, then there's going to have to be communication with the mercy seat. Great God, I just pricked somebody, because as simple as it may seem, you'd be surprised to know who ain't necessarily praying. You'd be surprised to know who got up this morning, and great God, their general focus and their central plan of attention is not necessarily geared towards looking as unto the hills from whence cometh their help. They're not necessarily thinking about the fact that it's because of Him that they live, they move, and they have their being. They don't necessarily have that on their mind, because one of the things I come to understand and have found out in my life, great God, is that people want God to talk to them, but the problem is they ain't necessarily talking to God. Great God, what we did in 2010, many of us, is we put God and we placed God on the back burner. We took God and we took Him and we put Him into our wardrobe. We placed Him into our drawer, and we decided, because our money is beginning to line up, we decided, well, look at God, the blessings are flowing, and what we did is we shortchanged God, rather than spending time down on bended knees, great God, lifting up holy hands and giving Him admiration and adulation, rather than seeking His face with a form of diligency. We find ourselves drawing away from God. We find ourselves totally distracted. We find ourselves more concerned and more engaged about our vision for our personal lives. And so what we did is we disconnected ourselves from the kingdom. How many of us is willing to admit tonight, I didn't pray the way I should have prayed. I didn't find myself down on bended knees late in the midnight hour. I was